Britain is home to some of the world's most breathtaking castles, each a symbol of power, mystery, and centuries of history. From royal palaces to battle-hardened fortresses, these incredible strongholds have witnessed legendary battles, royal intrigue, and ghostly whispers from the past. In this ultimate castle tour, we'll travel through time to unveil 20 of the greatest castles across England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. First, we begin in the south, exploring 5 of England's most iconic castles, each with its own tale of kings, conquerors, and myths that have stood the test of time. Join us as we step inside the walls of history. First stop, the crown jewel of England, Windsor Castle. For nearly 1,000 years, Windsor Castle has stood as the beating heart of the British monarchy. Built by William the Conqueror after his conquest of England, it has housed generations of kings and queens, survived devastating fires, and remained a symbol of royal power. Inside, the castle dazzles with extravagant halls, glorious chandeliers, and treasures from centuries past. But its most sacred site is St. George's Chapel, Queen Elizabeth II's final resting place, and the home of the legendary Order of the Garter. Next up is the key to England, Dover Castle. Perched high above the English Channel, Dover Castle is a fortress of impenetrable might. For over 800 years, it has guarded Britain's shores against invasion, from medieval knights to Nazi bombers in World War II. Beneath its towering walls lies a hidden network of tunnels, once used as a secret military base during Operation Dynamo, the daring 1940 Dunkirk evacuation. Here, Churchill's men planned one of the greatest rescues in military history, a must-see for those interested in military history. Moving on to a fortress of war and legend, it's Warwick Castle. At Warwick Castle, the echoes of battle still linger. Built in 1068, this fortress was a prize of war, passing between kings, rebels, and warlords in centuries of bloodshed. Step inside and witness the castle's fearsome siege engines, towering battlements, and deep dungeons, where prisoners once awaited their fate in complete darkness. But beware, ghostly whispers are said to haunt these halls to this day. Fourth up is the loveliest castle in the world, Leeds Castle. Leeds Castle sits on 2 islands in the middle of a lake. It was once home to 6 medieval queens, including Catherine of Aragon, Henry VIII's first wife. Today, visitors can enjoy stunning gardens and a hedge maze and stay overnight in castle rooms or glamping tents. Last but not least is real-life Hogwarts, Elnwick Castle. Elnwick Castle is famous for its stunning medieval architecture, but many will recognize it as Hogwarts from the Harry Potter movies. Visitors can even take broomstick flying lessons on the same grounds where Harry and his friends trained in the Philosopher's Stone. The castle has been home to the Percy family for over 700 years, and inside, you'll find beautifully preserved rooms with priceless artifacts. It would be a crime to make a video about the greatest castles in Britain without talking about Scotland's strongholds. Number 6 on the list is Scotland's fortress in the sky, Edinburgh Castle. No trip to Scotland is complete without standing in awe of Edinburgh Castle, a symbol of Scottish strength and resilience. Perched atop the formidable Castle Rock, this historic fortress has defended the city for over 1,000 years. Home to the Scottish crown jewels and the legendary Stone of Destiny, which was used in royal coronations for centuries, this castle is a must-visit for history lovers and royal enthusiasts. Another highlight is the Royal Palace, where Mary, Queen of Scots, gave birth to her son, James VI. And don't miss the famous 1 o'clock gun, fired every day since 1861. Seventh up is a fortress of kings and queens, Stirling Castle. Rising majestically over the Stirling Plain, Stirling Castle was the heart of Scottish power during the Middle Ages. It was the site of some of the most significant battles in Scotland's history, including the Battle of Stirling Bridge, where William Wallace, the legendary Braveheart, defeated the English in 1297. But this castle isn't just about war, it's about royalty. It was here that Mary, Queen of Scots, was crowned at just a few days old in 1542. Wander through the Great Hall, beautifully restored to its medieval glory, and the royal chambers, where Scottish kings and queens once lived, dined, and governed their kingdom. Next up on our list is perhaps the most photographed castle in Scotland. Eilean Castle is breathtakingly beautiful. It sits on its small island at the intersection of three lochs in the Scottish Highlands. Its rugged beauty, surrounded by mountains and water, creates a scene straight out of a fairy tale. Once the stronghold of the MacRae clan, the castle has played a pivotal role in Scottish history, especially during the Jacobite uprisings. Today, it offers visitors a glimpse into Scotland's turbulent past and magnificent views, making it one of the most scenic castles in the UK. Number 9 is Glamis Castle with its famous Shakespeare and royal connections. From the royal family to Shakespeare's works, Glamis Castle is steeped in both history and mystery. Beyond its literary and royal connections, Glamis is also a castle of fascinating legends. And the setting for Macbeth, Shakespeare's tragic tale of ambition and madness. It's said to be one of the most haunted places in Scotland. The stories of ghostly figures, secret rooms, and strange happenings will send chills down your spine. The castle's grand interiors and spectacular gardens offer a beautiful escape into history and intrigue. Last on our Scottish list is Scotland's largest inhabited castle, Flores Castle. Standing as Scotland's largest inhabited castle, Flores Castle is a stately home that combines elegance and grandeur with over 200 years of history. Located in the Scottish borders, this castle has been the home of the Duke and Duchess of Roxburgh for generations. Inside, visitors are treated to a stunning collection of fine art, antiques, and luxurious interiors that tell the story of aristocratic life through the ages. But what truly sets Flores Castle apart is its expansive gardens, lush woodlands, tranquil river walks, and even a walled garden. It's the perfect place to soak up Scotland's beauty in a peaceful, quieter setting. Moving on to the mighty castles of Wales, this land may be small, but its castle history is huge. Number 11 on our list is the Crown of Wales, Carnarvon Castle. A fortress unlike any other, Carnarvon Castle was built by King Edward I to dominate Wales. The castle's immense walls, towering polygonal towers, and dramatic gatehouse create an awe-inspiring sight. But its significance goes beyond its architecture. Carnarvon Castle is where Prince Charles was formally invested as the Prince of Wales in 1969, cementing its place in modern royal history. Its size, scale, and design are a testament to the power and ambition of Edward's reign, making it one of the most iconic castles in the world. Number 12 is the picturesque Conwy Castle, a perfectly preserved medieval stronghold. One of the best preserved castles in Europe, Conwy Castle is an extraordinary example of medieval military architecture. Built between 1283 and 1287 by Edward I, this fortress stands as a monument to power and defensive ingenuity, boasting 8 massive towers and a complex system of town walls. The castle was designed to dominate the Conwy estuary, controlling land and sea access. Its intact battlements, great hall, and intimate chambers offer a glimpse into life in the 13th century. However, Conwy Castle's most unique feature might be its connection to the town itself. The castle and town walls are integrated, making Conwy a true medieval gem. For number 13, we're moving on to a castle of many eras. Cardiff Castle, nestled in the heart of Cardiff, Wales's capital city. Cardiff Castle is a living testament to the country's rich history. What sets it apart is its diverse architectural influences, ranging from Roman to medieval to Victorian Gothic, all layered over centuries of history. The castle's origins date back to Roman times, when a fort was built on the site, and evidence of this period can still be seen in the Roman wall and bastion. Over the centuries, the site evolved, with Norman conquerors building a keep in the 11th century, and later, Victorian architects transforming the interiors into an opulent Gothic masterpiece. Today, visitors can explore everything from medieval banqueting halls to eccentric Victorian rooms, decorated with gilded ceilings and intricate carvings. 14th is the birthplace of Henry VII, Pembroke Castle. Pembroke Castle's heart lies in a story of royal beginnings and medieval power. This formidable Norman fortress was the birthplace of Henry VII, the first Tudor king and Britain's only Welsh king. His legend lies in ending the Wars of the Roses and beginning a new dynasty that would shape England for over a century. The castle is a remarkable feat of military architecture, with its massive keep, gatehouse, and defensive walls still standing proudly today. Its underground tunnels, used for defense and escape, add to its mystique. As you walk through the castle, you can imagine the moment when Henry VII first set foot on the path to the throne, making this castle a significant landmark in British history. Lastly, on our Welsh castle tour is a grand Tudor fortress, Raglan Castle. Raglan Castle is a stunning blend of medieval and Tudor design, offering visitors a rare glimpse into the world of 15th century aristocracy. Built in the late 15th century, it was a symbol of wealth and power for the Herbert family. Let's move on to Northern Ireland's best castles. 16 on our list is a castle on the edge of the world, Dunluce Castle. Dunluce Castle stands as one of the most awe-inspiring castles in Northern Ireland, perched on the edge of the Antrim coastline. Its breathtaking clifftop location offers panoramic views of the Atlantic Ocean, making it a must-see destination for adventurers and history lovers. The fortress dates back to the 16th century when it was home to the MacDonald clan, but its origins likely stretch even further. Its strategic position allowed it to dominate the seas and play a pivotal role in defending the coastline. Today, the ruins evoke a sense of mystery and wonder, with its crumbling walls and Gothic towers telling a tale of a lost battle with the elements. Beyond its history, Dunluce is surrounded by legends. One local myth claims the castle fell into the sea during a violent storm, taking part of the kitchen wing with it. Though only the ruins remain, the epic beauty of this place is undeniable. Next up is a fortress with 800 years of history, Carrickfergus Castle. One of the best preserved medieval castles in Ireland, Carrickfergus Castle has stood watch over the waters of Carrickfergus Harbour for nearly 800 years. Built by the Normans in 1177 during the reign of King Henry II, the castle was a strategic military stronghold for centuries. This magnificent fortress was crucial in defending the Irish coastline from invaders, including the infamous Vikings. The castle's massive walls and imposing keep have witnessed countless battles, sieges, and royal events. The castle's interior exhibits provide insight into the castle's rich history, offering a rare glimpse into the life of the medieval garrison. Carrickfergus Castle also played a significant role in the Tudor era, serving as a base during the English conquest of Ireland. Its long-standing significance to Irish and British history makes it an essential stop on any tour of Northern Ireland. Number 18 is a Victorian masterpiece, Belfast Castle. Perched on the slopes of Cave Hill with a stunning view of Belfast Lough, Belfast Castle is a Victorian marvel that combines medieval charm with 19th century elegance. While not a traditional fortress, this neo-Norman castle holds its own, with its towering turrets and picturesque grounds, offering an iconic representation of the changing nature of castles through time. Completed in 1870 for the Hudeberg family, the castle is built upon the site of a former Norman fort. Though the original fortifications no longer stand, the castle's grand architecture and extensive gardens are a peaceful retreat within Northern Ireland's largest city. Belfast Castle is also home to a museum, and visitors can enjoy a leisurely walk through its woodlands, gardens, and mysterious caves beneath the hill. Second to last is an 18th century gem, Glenarm Castle. Tucked away in the lush Glenarm Valley, Glenarm Castle is one of the most stunning examples of 18th century aristocratic living. As the ancestral home of the Earls of Antrim, this beautiful castle has witnessed over 400 years of family history and remains the seat of the MacDonald family. Glenarm is a refined Georgian masterpiece, Unlike many of Northern Ireland's medieval castles, the castle's stately interiors, paired with its perfectly landscaped gardens, offer a glimpse into the life of Ireland's old aristocracy. The walled gardens, where rare plants and flowers thrive, are lovely in the spring and summer. As the castle is still a private residence, you can explore its grounds during specific events and festivals, allowing you to experience its authentic charm. The surrounding parkland offers a peaceful setting with breathtaking views of the Irish Sea. Finishing with a Northern Ireland hidden gem, it's Monya Castle, often overlooked by visitors. This castle is a hidden treasure nestled in the beautiful countryside of County Fermanagh. The Shane O'Neill family originally built a mid-16th century fortification, Monya, to protect their lands from rival clans. Unlike the grand fortresses of the medieval period, Monya Castle is a more personal, intimate stronghold. Its tower house, with its distinctive diamond-shaped windows, provides a fascinating glimpse into the domestic life of the time. Though the castle has fallen into disrepair, its beauty and solitary position make it a unique stop for those looking for something less commercial. The surrounding landscapes, tranquil lakes, and lush forests make it the perfect spot for a peaceful day out. Monya Castle's rustic charm and historical significance will captivate any explorer. These castles are more than just stone and mortar. They are the living, breathing legends of Britain's past. Which castle would you visit first? Tell us in the comments below. If you like this video, consider hitting the like and subscribe button. It really helps our channel grow. Happy travels and see you in the next video.